Tonight on NAZ Today, a sport from the wizarding world takes shape on NAU campus.
NAZ Today gears up for another season.
Well, happy Friday and welcome to NAZ Today. I'm Sierra Ferguson.
And I'm Carrie Lorenz. Thanks for joining us.
Now, normally here at NAZ Today, we would be saying our goodbyes for the summer and preparing to go off the air for just a few short months. But this year is going to be just a little bit different. That's because your local and on-campus TV news source isn't going anywhere. NAZ Today will remain on the air throughout the summer, so don't forget to tune in to catch coverage of all the summer's events, breaking news, local weather, and sports.
And speaking of summer events, well-known photojournalist Rick Dembeau has had his work featured on CNN, ABC, and CBS, and the New York Times. Now he's offering his expertise to the Sedona community. He's launching his photography workshop on May 7th at the Posse Grounds Park Rec Room in Sedona, and the workshop will run for 6 weeks on Wednesday nights. For pricing and more information, contact Dembeau at 928-274-4789.
And the arena at Fort Tuthill County Park hasn't hosted a rodeo for more than 5 years. But get ready to dust off your boots and put your cowboy hats on straight, because the rodeo is coming back to Flagstaff.
We have been planning since December of 2012.
A big family experience, a big community experience. It gets the community together as a whole as far as helping us put on the rodeo. I think it's a great event for Flagstaff.
Rodeo will feature all 7 traditional PRCA or Pro Rodeo Cowboy Association events. This will include bull riding, steer wrestling, calf or tie-down roping, barrel racing, and much more. The event will be geared towards families, but the rodeo itself is not all that's new this year.
The rodeo this year is not only the rodeo event, but we're making it kind of more of like a cowboy Christmas. So there's going to be great Western shopping.
Saturday night after our rodeo performance, at the big barn over at the fairgrounds, we'll have an all-ages barn dance from 7:30 to 9:30 with the rectifiers.
And the rodeo was a big part of my growing up. I miss it. I want to take my kids there.
And the rodeo performances will take place on June 27th through the 28th at Fort Tuthill County Park Arena. Now, tickets went on sale yesterday and can still be purchased at Olson's Grain, the Museum Club, and online at the Pro Rodeo website. We'll have a link to that on our website, naztoday.com. NAU is no Hogwarts, but that won't keep these muggles off the field.
Not all shelter pets are mixed breeds or mutts. Stay tuned for tonight's edition of Pet of the Week.
I've tried all kinds of TV services. The phone company wasn't cutting it, so I cut them. Spotty Satellite? Nah, that dish wasn't appetizing. But the all-new Suddenlink? It comes with free HD and a picture so sharp it makes real life look lame. Now I have up to 300 channel choices, earloads of digital music, 10,000 on-demand titles, and new TiVo Stream that turns my tablet into a TV and lets my DVR take road trips. I've seen the future of TV, and the future is easy.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams.
Students who miss 18 days of school in any grade risk falling behind and not graduating. Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today.
Welcome back. From the mind of J.K. Rowling to the field at NAU, Quidditch is a sport with roots in fiction. But for the seekers, beaters, and chasers on the field, Quidditch is a very real game and a memorable part of their university experience. Tonight we're taking a closer look at the Norwalls, NAU's Quidditch club and a veteran World Cup team.
Ready? Brooms up!
Coming into college, I really didn't know who I was. I was really searching for something to latch onto. And at first I was like, Quidditch, are you serious? Like the Harry Potter books. But at the end of the day, I felt like I was a part of something, and I can say that it was because of Quidditch that I've become this new, confident, transformed person.
And I came out on like the first day of practice, and I immediately felt like that was the place where I belonged, and that was the people that I wanted to spend the next 4 years with.
Let's go. There's this closeness. We're more than teammates. We're family.
I made a lot of wonderful relationships in Quidditch, and that's not just the biggest part, but it's the most special part to me is all the people that I've met.
The Quidditch community is really unique.
It attracts a crowd of people that are intelligent and quirky and confident in themselves in a way that I think that other sports might not.
It's been so captivating to me because it's just unlike any other sport I've played before. It's such a new game. There's really room to learn and grow in a very exciting way.
NAU has changed with the sport.
It's become an incredibly physical game. We all kind of realize we're playing this game that's not necessarily the most taken seriously sport, but we take it seriously. As soon as it's time to focus on the game, everything else is aside. We're supporting each other.
Let's go!
When we first started out, we were all wearing capes, and there's about 9 of us. And now, last year, they made it to the Elite 8. This year, we made it in the bracket play. And that's a big deal in the World Cup. They really earned that for themselves. So I'm really pleased to see how much they've grown.
Now it's just this great, intense sport that really deserves a sense of respect.
These people are the best friends I've made in college so far, and I like working with them every day, and I like pushing them and seeing them get better.
Drive your gun. That's a goal. I'm a senior at NAU this year, and looking back over my years here, I've been hugely blessed to have this team, this group of friends. I will always remember this family and playing with them for NAU.
Hey, you! Well, catching the golden snitch can make a hero out of any seeker on a Quidditch team.
But our studio welcomes a different kind of hero, a very little special dog who is up for adoption, and the star of tonight's edition of Pet of the Week.
Well, I'm here with Michelle and Romeo from the Coconino Humane Association. So Michelle, could you tell me about Romeo, please?
Sure. Romeo is a 4.5-month-old Italian Greyhound. He came to our shelter when there was a new baby in the family and the family could no longer take care of him. He is purebred, which is a pretty rare thing at our shelter, especially a purebred small breed dog, because he's not going to get more than about 20 pounds. Sit down, Romeo. Good boy.
Oh, wow. So he's going to stay quite small.
Very small. He's very high energy, so he needs somebody who's going to be able to put time into letting him run and going for long walks.
Awesome. Well, how is he around other kids, other animals?
He does really well. He's been our little lobby dog. We have him set up, and he gets to meet every dog that comes in right now. Hey, thank you.
Very fun, very fun. Well, a lot of people want a puppy. They want, that brand new dog. But I guess why should people adopt?
Well, because you're saving a life, for one thing. For another, it's cheaper than a free dog. With each adoption coming with a spay-neuter surgery and rabies shots and vaccines, it really is a very economical way to bring a new pet into your family. Our Hero Dog program takes highly desirable dogs or cats because of being a small breed or being a puppy. And then we do a silent auction where every dollar above the normal adoption fee raised goes to helping other animals in need, whether through our emergency medical program or through our spay-neuter assistance program. So depending on how high the bids go, we potentially could save or help 10 to 15 other animals with medical needs.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for bringing in Romeo today. Thank you so much.
Again, Romeo is part of the Hero program, which means that he will be adopted through a silent auction process.
Every dollar over the standard adoption price that Romeo fetches will go to aid the other animals served by the Humane Association. And coming up, we've seen some pretty persistent spring winds.
Will that continue into the weekend? Audrey Nagel has more.
Hi, I'm Terry Markson. As seasons change, so does the inventory at Terry Markson Chevrolet Cadillac. But before we make room for the 2014 Cadillacs, we've still got a huge selection of brand new 2013s to choose from. Models like the powerful CTS, the ATS voted 2013 Car of the Year, the popular SRX crossover, and Cadillac's crown jewel, the Escalade. You can always count on our same relaxed, no pressure environment. Terry Marks and Chevrolet Cadillac, real hometown value.
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here. I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog.
Last summer, my new dad took me on vacation. First, we went deep sea fishing.
I'm so proud of you, son.
Then, we went on Thunder Shark 3 times.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Good evening, everyone. I'm community forecaster Audrey Nagel. Finally got a break from those cold, strong winds that we saw throughout the week, and temperatures started to warm up. We topped out about upper 60s, low 70s today. Normally about 61 degrees. This whole week we've been seeing temperatures about 15 degrees cooler, so we're finally warming up even above our normal. And tonight we'll be getting, to freezing, 32 degrees, mostly clear and calm skies, sunset at 7:13. And tomorrow still starting to warm up, 74 degrees for our temperatures tomorrow, mostly sunny and warm skies, and warm temperatures around the entire state tomorrow. Tuba City topping out at 79 degrees, Winslow 84, Payson 80, Sedona 88, Phoenix and Lake Havasu flirting with the hundreds there, getting to upper 90s for their high tomorrow. And for our Flagstaff extended forecast, 70 degrees on Saturday and Sunday, mid-70s, getting down to 68 on Monday. A little bit of breezy conditions from Sunday to Monday. The wind will pick up on Tuesday, and we can see some possible showers by Wednesday. And down in Sedona, 80s to enjoy their weekend down there. Getting into the 70s on Tuesday and Wednesday. Windy conditions for them on Tuesday as well, but with those temperatures, there's not much you can complain about, as long as the winds aren't as cold as we saw here this week.
Right? Like the warm weather this weekend. I'm so looking forward to it.
It'll be such a nice break from what we saw all week.
75 tomorrow. I'm excited.
Oh, yes. Wouldn't it be great? I'm excited to see the wind die down a little bit,
yes,
too.
Ladies, wear your dresses before Tuesday, before the wind picks up
before it comes back.
We don't want any Marilyn Monroe issues going on. You got to keep that to a minimum. So, very good. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And remember that we will be back on air on Monday. And stay tuned for the Overtime show after this.